Welcome students. In today's class we will continue with our discussion on projectile motion by solving some problems. The question says a particle is thrown with the initial velocity of 10 meter per second at 45 degree angle with the horizontal. If another particle is thrown from the position at an angle 60 degrees with horizontal, find the velocity of second particle if first point if they have same range and second point if they have same time of flight. We have already discussed earlier, whatever be the kind of problem, our procedure will remain same, that is dividing the motion into horizontal and vertical motions. So starting with the first particle, horizontal motion, we need three parameters S, U and T. S, let us say the displacement in horizontal direction is r1. U is the initial velocity in x direction, which is given as 10 meter per second, so it will be 10 cos 45, and let us say t is total time of flight, which is equal to t1. Horizontal motion, we have only one equation, S is equal to ut. On substituting the values, I will get equation for t1 as t1 is equal to r1 divided by cos 45. Let this be equation number 1. Now considering vertical motion, for this case we need 5 parameters S, U, V, A and T. So we have S, that is displacement in vertical direction, equal to 0. U is initial velocity in y direction, which will be 10 sin 45 because angle is given as 45 degrees. V is final velocity in y direction, which is not asked in the question, so it will be dash. A is acceleration due to gravity, which will be minus 9.81, and T will be T1. Using the equation S is equal to ut plus half at square, I will get the answer for T1 as 1.441 seconds. Substituting this value of T1 in equation 1, I will get the value of range, that is the range for the first particle is R1 is equal to 10.189 meters. This completes the solution for the first particle, which was inclined at 45 degrees and was hit with a velocity of 10 meter per second. Now let us do the same thing for the second particle, which is at an angle of 60 degrees with horizontal. Again same, starting with horizontal motion. So we need three parameters S, U, T. Let us say S is R2. Initial velocity will be U cos 60 because angle is given to us as 60 degrees. And let us say time of flight is T2. We have only one equation for horizontal motion, that is S is equal to UT. Substituting the value, I will get the equation for T2 as R2 divided by U cos 60. Let this be equation number 2. Now considering the vertical motion for case 2, we need to determine 5 parameters S, U, V, A and T. S, displacement in vertical direction, I will consider 0 because I will be assuming that the particle comes back to the same point on the horizontal level. U is equal to initial velocity in y direction, so it will be U sin 60. Final velocity will be dash because it is not asked in the question. A is minus 9.81 meter per second square and total time of flight will be T2. Using the equation S is equal to ut plus half at square and substituting the given values, I will get the equation as 0 is equal to U sin 60 into T2 plus half into minus 9.81 into T2 square. Now in the question the condition was given that find the velocity such that the time of flight is same. So in place of T2 I can write the value of T1. The value we have found out for T1 is 1.441 seconds. Substituting this value of T1, I will get the answer for U as 8.16 meter per second for case 1 when the time of flight is same for both the cases. Now for second case, when the range for both the particles are equal, again I am using the same equation S is equal to ut plus half at square. So I will get 0 is equal to U sin 60 multiplied by T2 plus half into minus 9.81 into T2 square. Now as I need the equation something related to range, I will convert this T2 into range form by using the equation T2 is equal to R2 divided by U cos 60, which we have already found out earlier. So substituting the values, I will get one equation 0 is equal to U sin 60 multiplied by R2 divided by U cos 60 plus half into minus 9.81 into R2 divided by U cos 60 the whole square. Now in the question it was given range is equal, so in place of R2 I will write R1 and the value for R1 is already known to us as 10.189 meters. Substituting all the values in this equation, I will get the answer for u as 10.746 meter per second. This is the required answer when the range for both the particles are equal. This completes the solution. Thank you.